going on, everybody? So this weekend we're getting ready for Wichita Raceway Park, Park After Dark. So we are going to Hobbs this weekend for their prep test and tune. Wichita Raceway Park's no prep is generally pretty good from what I've told and what I've seen. So we're gonna go down there and Hobbs and do some testing. We've made a bunch of changes as always. So we went to a 355 rear gear from a 331. So when we did that big wheel stand, as you can see right here, we tore up both motor mounts and we made a pass after that with torn up motor mounts. I don't know how motor didn't fall out of it. Actually, I do. That it was resting on the headers in order to make that pass. The headers and the transmission cross member is what was holding it in. So good thing I let out when I did. It still went a 126 60 foot like that. So we went to that new rear gear. We went to obviously swapped out the motor mounts. Also, one of the bearings for the C-clip eliminators, it was bad, went out. So I don't know how we broke that on that. I'm guessing that was something due to old stick shift life. But we are all set. We're gonna make some changes. Check it out. All right, guys, so talking tune-ups. We had it at Pinwheel. We were leaving at 5,200 RPM off the trans brake, and we left on 22 pounds. So that is definitely not what we're going to leave on in Hobbs. We're going to try, obviously this is subject to change whenever we get there, to see, we got to see track conditions. We got to see how well they prepped it. Obviously if they prepped it well, then we're going down there just to have fun, because it's going to show us nothing for Wichita Falls. But so generally Hobbs is a lot slower than Pinwheel. The air is worse, the track's worse. They got a pretty nice facility over there, but we're probably going to leave. So obviously this is on top of your wastegate pressure. I have 3-pound springs. So if I were to leave on this with 3-pound springs, it should build 11 pounds boost, give or take. It depends on how efficient your setup is. It depends on a whole lot of different things, but this is, give or take, it's normally pretty accurate on my setup. So we're going to try to probably leave around probably around 10 pounds, and RPM will have to change that based off of the laptop on the watt box over there. So this is the stages, how many different stages you have in your amp. So when we run on really bad surfaces, generally we have 5 stages in it, but we're probably going to put 3 stages in it this time, and we always have the scramble button. So when we were at Pinwheel, we had 1 stage and it was at 0.1 seconds. So, and all the boost was in. All the boost in was at 0.1 seconds. So that means whenever we let go of the button at 0.1 seconds, it's trying to make all the boost again. That's how you go fast on radio prep. You want to get as much power in as soon as you can, but we're going no prep racing. So we've made our changes. We're going to leave at, I can't show you the laptop, I already put it up. We're going to leave at 4,600 RPM on 12 pounds of boost, hopefully. So as you can see here, I moved our time out a little bit. So at 0.2 seconds is when it will start coming into 16 pounds on top of the gate. So that should be at 0.2 seconds. Its goal should be to get to 19 pounds. And then at 1.1 seconds, our goal is to get to 25. At 1.6 seconds, our goal is to get to 31, which it won't actually make 31, but that's what its goal is. So we're going to try that out. We're going to make a couple suspension changes as well, and I'll take you out with that. All right, guys. So front suspension. We are going to leave shocks all the way tight. I've been told other people have gone 130, 140, 60 foots on that no prep. So all the way tight for these shocks. They're just strange single adjustables. We have some Viking long travel shocks from Jeff Thomas on order. But one thing you'll see down there is our limiters. So limiters, what they do exactly what they sound like they do. They limit how much front travel you have. So if the front end were to shoot way up here, it has momentum to keep carrying that. But if you limit the travel to, let's say, an inch from 4 inches, you have 1 inch of momentum, so it should basically hold it down better. Obviously, when you start playing with travel, front travel, once you start tightening it up, it's going to put less weight on the rear end because it's not extended as high. So the higher the front end, the more weight of that front end is on the rear bias. So that's why everybody on the no prep scene likes the long travel shocks, and that's what we're going with as well. So we're gonna loosen those limiters and we're gonna try it out. So here we go. As you can see, we knocked the tire off. What am I doing? Wrong button. So we knocked the tire off. Here's the changes we made. It unloaded the front, ran out of extension. So we extended that first ramp out, turned it down. Let me get where it's better. Also turned the second ramp down, extended it out, and turned the last ramp down and extended it out. So when out the back, you can see all the white smoke. It just lost the tire out there. Alright guys, as you can see, we suck. We didn't leave on anything different than what we did last time. 11 pounds, left on 10 pounds before. We didn't get a very good burnout, but we suck, I guess. So, here's what we're gonna do to try not to suck. So, we went from 9 to 6 pounds on the leave. 3 stages to 4 stages. And so we dropped the first one down to come in sooner because we dropped boost. Second one, we turned it down. Basically, we just spread it all out. I'm just not seeing that it's messed up. Let me test that and see. So if you ever have problems like this, just press the down button and it'll go through your ramp, and then press it again. Then you can go over when it's going to come in, because what you tell it to make and when it's going to make it is two totally different things. So 0.9, 0.4, see, we're starting to come in at 0.1. It's starting to build boost, and it takes 0.3 seconds to get there. So that's that. 1.4 is the second one. 2.8 is the third one at 18. And then last one is 4.4.
coming into the last ramp. So that should work out pretty good. We'll try it. Let's see what happens.
So as you can see, we still suck. Didn't go anywhere. I was like, I ain't running out the back door for it to spin in the 60 foot. So we changed after this one. We dropped it from 4,600 down to 4,200 just to try to get it to go down the track. When we dropped it to 4,200, we also dropped what kind of boost we're leaving on. So we went from 6 pounds to 4 pounds, and also spread it out the ramp, turned it down, spread it out more. And we actually got a grudge race on this next one. So we haven't been down the track fast one time. And now we got a grudge race. So here you go.
Alright, so as you can see, we got the win on that one. So here's the changes we made. So you can see these lines right here where we grabbed the scramble button because it was going down good. So basically we just added what we put in the ramp and the scramble, and we're good.
All right, that was the fastest pass that we had made all day. We were way overshooting the 60 foot. So 4,600, that's, well, we were leaving off 5,200 to probably be about 4,800 now. So 4,200 RPM on the leave was good. Probably keep it right about there for off the trailer tune up and park after dark. And that last pass was probably a very good first round tune up for park after dark. So we are going to Pinwell the 13th for our test and tune. The shocks are definitely blown out, but we're just going to tie it all the way down and see if we can't get it to go on down through there. We are a 100th off of the on-3 record for a Coyote with a, it's a micro record, but it's a record. A Coyote with any kind of factory Coyote on-3 kit. So on-3 67mm turbos, on-3 intercooler, on-3 everything that it comes with, single or twins. There's one guy that's been like some 490s with not the kit that it came with, but how the on-3 sends it to you, we are a 100th off of it. So it's a, I'm not gonna say it, but we should be able to get it this weekend. If we go the same 60 foot as what we've been with the blown out shocks, easy, we'll get it, no problem. So y'all, thanks for watching, and comment anything you think we can do better. So when we made our first pass, went up, turned the GoPro on, I got it on the helmet and everything, and I guess when I was setting it up, I killed the battery. I guess I forgot to turn it off. So I didn't bring the charger with me, but I know next time that I will. So anything else that y'all think other than inside cameras, comment down below, and thanks for watching.